First of all, I would like to say that I'm not the kind of person that make friends randomly. I am very intentional and very particular about the people in my life that I call friends. I've always known that you get to choose your friends. You get to choose your friends, the kind of people you want to have around you and the kind of company you want to have around you. So it's something that I have always been intentional about. I also believe that your company, your friendships shapes and defines the kind of person that you are. I know a lot of us must have heard this saying, show me your friend and I'll tell you who you are. That is the absolute truth. Your friendships or the company you keep around you shapes the kind of person that you are. It shapes your thought patterns. It goes as far as shaping your belief system, what you believe in, what you think about yourself. It even shapes your own self-image. So when I see 2 to 3 people that you call friends, I can easily, from their own characters, from their behaviors and the kind of values that they have, I can easily say a thing or two about you, even without interacting with you. Proverbs chapter 13 verse 20 tells us that we become wise by walking with the wise. The Bible itself shows us how your company shapes the kind of person you are. And I believe that this is one of the reasons why I have always been so intentional about the kind of friends that I have. There are levels to friendships, okay? Everybody is not your friend. I know some persons that they just interact with people for a week, highest for a week, and they already feel like that person is their close friend, and they begin to share really deep secrets about themselves, some about their families, about things that have happened to them. They are just so open. Why? Because they feel like, I've been interacting with this person for a week or for a month, and we are close, like we are now friends, we are close friends. And what they fail to understand is that friendships are in levels, and this is one thing that I got to learn at some point when I was dealing with a lot of different episodes that involved my relationships and my friendships. There are 5 levels of friendships, and the first level, which I consider the least and lowest form of friendship, is stranger. It is actually usually the starting point of every friendship. This is that point where you are just observing the person, observing their characters, their behaviors, how they carry themselves basically. The second level is acquaintance. This is where you just meet and know someone as a result of your daily activity, probably at your workplace or at school or in church. The third level of friendships are casual friendships. I like to explain this as, people that you just enjoy their company. You do not necessarily have any deep connection with them or you're not vulnerable with them. They are people that you just enjoy being with them, just vibes and all. Then close friends, which is the 4th level of friendships, are people that you have shared values with, you have common goals with, okay? These are people that you have mutual vision, you have a mutual vision with. They are going to where you are going to. That's what I mean. Let me use myself for example. Personally, I value integrity, I value honesty. Now, I cannot have this level of friendship with someone that doesn't have this value system, with someone that doesn't believe in integrity. There is no way I will have a smooth friendship with them. Let me put it that way. There would always be commas and hiccups, along the way. Now, the 5th and the highest level of friendships is intimate friendships. It's a level of friendship that you achieve with years. It comes as a result of years of trust. You've had long-term trust with this person. In fact, at this level of friendship, there's total vulnerability. At this level of friendship, you find people that guard your character. In fact, I believe that this is the level of friendship where Jesus was speaking and he said, No greater love does a man have for his friend that he lays down his life. I think it's at this level of friendship because there's total vulnerability. You cry with this person, you laugh with this person, these persons guard your character. In fact, they help you protect your own value system. This is where the whole twists come. For a lot of people, a lot of young people like myself, you just move from maybe an acquaintance or casual friends, boom, or you're at intimate friendships, intimate level of friendship with someone, just from an acquaintance or a casual friend, immediately to intimate friendship. And that is why we have a lot of people that come out to say, oh, I trusted this person, they betrayed me, they broke my heart, they did this, they did that, because you did not allow them go through, or even you did not go through each phase of friendship with them. I'm someone that I have been blessed in the course of my lifetime. I've been blessed with amazing friendships. Some are not even existing now, but I would not deny the fact that while we were friends, it was a beautiful time. It was a beautiful friendship. Do not get me wrong, I've had my own share of betrayals and bad experiences basically when it comes to friendships, but I would not deny that I have also had beautiful and amazing experiences. And in the course of that, I learned that you can transition from one level of friendship to the other, either upward or downward. You can transition from being strangers to acquaintance to casual friends, close friends, and finally intimate friends. Or you can go from intimate friends to close friends to casual friends to acquaintance, and as far back as being strangers. It is very possible. Now, how did I learn this? I had a very beautiful friendship with someone at some point in my life. We were close friends. We were really close friends. Good, beautiful friendship, okay? And at some point, I just noticed we were drifting apart. Nothing happened, trust me. We didn't have any quarrel or anything that just broke us. No, we just started drifting apart. And I loved this person so much and valued our friendship so much that I had to go and pray. I took it to God in prayer and started telling him, oh God, what is going on with this friendship? I don't understand this, and all that, It felt like, oh, this person that I've built this thing with, it's breaking. And I was so scared. I didn't want to lose that level of friendship with that person. And I just kept talking to the Holy Spirit and praying about it. I went as far as even asking them if anything was wrong. What's wrong? Is anything going on? Like, do we have a misunderstanding that I'm not aware about? And she was like, no, we are cool, we are fine. But we could not just deny the fact that we were drifting apart. And when I went to the Holy Spirit again, that was when he opened my eyes to see that levels of friendship expire. Yes, that was what he told me. He said levels of friendships expire. That is, you can be close friends with this person right now, and 2-3 years from now, you are back at acquaintances, or you're even back as strangers. It's so funny, but that is how life works sometimes. And there are some people that you are strangers with them, you are acquaintances with them, you are just casual friends with them, and 2-3 years from now, you find out that they're now part of your intimate friends circle. Okay, so the Holy Spirit told me that levels of friendship expire. It's not necessarily that friendship itself has expired, like, oh no, this person has fulfilled their part in my life, they have gone. It's not necessarily about that. It's just that level of friendship you had before with that person, probably they were so close, or maybe even the intimate friends. Now it has transitioned, or that level has expired, and now you people are at casual. Okay, and it's also possible that you are at casual friendships and that level has expired and you are now at close or intimate friendships. So I just wanted to share that it is very possible that your friendship may not necessarily end with someone, but that level of friendship, that particular level of friendship with them might have ended. Beautiful friendships exist. You can literally be blessed with the gifts of good friends, good, godly friends. It all boils down to how intentional you are about making such kind of friends. He that wants friends must show himself first friendly. Okay, you have to model the kind of friendships you want for yourself. You have to be that kind of friend to other people. Do not just allow any kind of person into your circle or any kind of friendships into your circle because you are lonely or you are in need of attention or in need of someone to talk to. A lot of us are in a hurry. You want to belong to certain circles. You want to feel among, and that's why you'd end up with friends that would hurt you, that would betray you, that are not ready to stand with you because they're not going to the same place that you're going to in life. So at some point, they would have to live your life, whether it hurts you, whether they do it via betrayal or whatever. At some point, they would have to go. Okay. So being intentional about your friendships really saves you a lot of stress and heartaches. You do not have to do life alone. In fact, you cannot afford to do life alone because you are scared or afraid of betrayals, fallout with friends, or misunderstanding with friends. No, you have to trust God for quality friendships in your life and build yourself and be intentional about you, the kind of friend that you also are to other people. You have to build yourself to also give quality friendships to other people. You cannot afford to do life alone. The Bible tells us that iron sharpens iron and a friend sharpens another. Like it or not, at some point, life will throw challenges at you that would make you get blunt. And if you do not have a friend that would sharpen you at that time, then what do? Ecclesiastes chapter 4 from verse 9 tells us that it is better to have a partner. In this case, it is better to have a friend that goes through life, that does life with you. You share your work, you share your wealth. If one falls down, then the other will help him up. The Bible also goes further to tell us that if you are by yourself, you are unprotected. But with a friend, you can face the worst. That is the Bible speaking. That is God himself telling us that you need friends. Okay. So you cannot go through life alone with that whole fear of, I've gone through a lot with friends. I cannot do that. Trust me, beautiful friendships exist and you can have one. Beautiful friendships leave lasting value with you. I told you that I've had friends. I've had beautiful and amazing friendships with people that some of them we are not even that close anymore. Some of them we are not that tight friends that we used to be anymore. But I cannot even undermine or speak less of the impact of their friendships in my own life. And I believe same too for them. Okay, so I just want us to believe and I want you to be intentional. Be very, very intentional about your friendships in your 20s. Be very intentional about the kind of people that you allow into your circle. Guard that circle like you are guarding a treasure because that company, that circle shapes and defines you. And we've seen some people that carry friendships for over 40 years. They carry friendships for 20 years. Trust me. At that point in time, it's not just friendship anymore. It's something deeper, and that is that level, is that intimate level of friendship that they have. Now, in your 20s, as a young lady and as a young man, that is the kind of mindset you should carry when it comes to bringing in people into your circle. I would really love to hear from you on this. Do you believe people can genuinely outgrow their friends? Or should true friendships survive every season? Drop your thoughts about this in the comment section. I would really love to hear what you think. If you enjoyed this episode of Life Living in Faith Every Day, then let me know in the comment section. I also have the first episode. I will link it up there so that you can watch. I'm very sure that would also bless you. So I'm done decorating and the cake came out really, really well. Like it turned out so beautiful. Thank you so much for coming along with me. If you stayed up until this moment and you enjoyed everything you saw and heard, I want you to give me a thumbs up, drop a comment, and of course, subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for coming with me. See you in the next one. Bye.